All right, y'all, we back. So we left off with, let's see, with this nice guy. He mad at this twin flame now about he lied about this gift. He moving on. He don't care to be an enemy towards me no more. He moving on because he finding out that you did all this because you was in your feelings. Now he moving on from trying to turn this Empress into a Jezebel. He is aborting mission to doing these rituals to make me mentally and emotionally unstable. He is now getting on his destined path, his faith. Oh, he has faith in destinies now or something like that. He got faith in something. It's okay. You can change and all that, but you're still going to get karma. Somebody mad. They was expecting me. The only thing that I would be able to manifest is heartbreak. Oh, like third parties and prostitution and just sleeping around and people leaving, you know, type shit, whatever. I'm too high vibing. That's why it got blocked. Or in the distant future, you gonna want to block and imprison me. I'm cracking up because I'm high vibing. You gonna want to block and imprison me because I'm filled with love. That's why you about to invest in some voodoo. Ha! Because this entity attachment is beating your ass. But you getting the message that this about to be you. This about to be you. Now this divine masculine want to communicate about the illusions that he spun. It was false that he would ever be able to come up off this relationship. I'm cracking up. He awakening to the fact that I healed. Now he want to commit to a rich girl, a sweetheart. But this karmic femme you got, she's still doing love spells on me. That's the truth. Or you trusted that this flying monkey had self-love when it came to divination. She didn't. She lied about everything. She is not a sweetheart. She does not love herself if she's doing any of this and putting up with you. She was evil-eyeing your ass too. She was lying about your ass too. And this got you concerned because she was trying to change your happiness and your stability when it came to this rising star. That's why she wanted me in bondage. You agreed to be in this lustful energy all because you wanted unexpected money. That's what you thought you was going to get with this love offer. My ancestor said, that's the only thing you going to get. And they protected me from your ass. They protected me from the death magic that this family did. Now this boss is surprised to find out how obsessed people was. He calling judgment on a community and a thief for trying to achieve this against an ice queen. Period. Whoever you is, Mr. Boss Man, you, period. So this mature woman, it was on the card before, tried to abuse me and have me in prison. And this boss is surprised how I knew what y'all was doing. He's surprised how I knew. Baby mama surprised too, baby. Baby mama surprised too. Okay? Blown away. How they was trying to abuse me, okay? I can't believe it. I mean, I don't care. Because I wasn't affected. But if I was affected and I didn't make it, boy, I'd be tearing that ass up from the heavens. Now people want to move on from doing this because they in some type of despair now because I got self-love. And they gonna never be able to stop me ever having real love. What did I just say? I got too much self-love for this voodoo to ever even be able to penetrate the chances of any genuine, authentic love. Like, it just doesn't even out. Like, It's impossible. I'm up here and y'all like so low I can't even see you. I be wanting to talk shit, y'all, but you know, I be trying to get the messages just like y'all. You know, like once again, I'm learning right along with y'all. Y'all see how good I done got from that first video? So just imagine how I'm gonna be. Especially when I get that tarot under control. Ooh-wee. 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 They said, go ahead, girl. They said, go ahead. You got it. You got it. They support this message. This Jezebel gonna be in poverty. All right. What's this money with this divinity? What's divinity? Oh, look at manifesting divination. What's divinity? Period. 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 My ancestors is manifesting. Or they prayed against this voodoo. So ancestors, the divine, my ancestors, they agree. Like I said, they agree with what I'm manifesting. What I'm manifesting. So this voodoo you did for a come up in the distant future, a rich guy is going to be awakening that I'm the gift. He was being an op. That's why he having endings. He wasn't expecting, or he was expecting. Oh, he didn't know this divine masculine cared so much about money. You told him you was unbothered about the money. He found it out now you was mad, jealous, and envious of me. That's why you wanted him to do love spells. That's why you were so obsessed with him doing love spells. On my self-love. Houseway. So you was doing love spells so that I wouldn't love myself? That's insane. And how you had a whole community commit with you to do these love spells. Also, people would abandon me. That's what you invested in for some type of abundance. For some type of balance. Once again, I was too high vibing for this abuse. Ooh-wee. What was that? Ooh-wee. This family is not in alignment. They are not balanced. They is beat the fuck up. Or getting beat up for trying to change somebody that was filled with love, or somebody that the divine has admiration for. They was obsessed with doing divination and death magic. On my faith. What's this piece with single, sexy, and successful in reverse? What's sexy and successful in reverse? And really, so earlier I was thinking this card to say single, sexy, and successful. I feel like single just means like not married. Yeah. What's single, sexy, and successful in the reverse? Communication wanted to pop out. Period. So because I have peace, everything that was hidden, I'm telling people the proof, the facts. People were saying I was fake and busy because they didn't want me to be seen as single, sexy, and successful. They didn't want nobody to see me as a real love, genuine, authentic love. But people see that I'm at peace. So that's impossible. Okay. I don't remember if Child came out with this karmic masculine. What's this Archangel Haniel with this karmic masculine and this child? He not a boss. That's why him getting no money. He had faith that I would be obsessed with him. Somebody awakening that this priest. People awakening about what a priest did to an earth angel. They know. They got communication that he was false. He was the one doing death magic and divination with a karmic femme that he was in a third party with. They the ones who was sending this evil eye to this sweetheart because they was trying to manifest gifts off of my back. That's why they caused illusions. When they was giving messages to this community on why they should commit to the plan, this nice guy in the distant future and this ice queen is going to have endings for working with the ops against the high priestess, a divine feminine. Now you want to be in concern about trying to manipulate me and cause my death. Remember, you trusted this soulmate. You trusted that this entity attachment would bring me destruction. But surprise, surprise. Now these enemies is in their thoughts because they are now unbalanced. They are out of alignment. And they can't invest in anything else for no money. Y'all was trying to travel towards me and bring conflict to a relationship all because a thief said so. He lied. He lied. He lied. Y'all really thought y'all could give me a health concern. Now y'all mad with a family for you mad at a family because they wanted y'all to block my stability. Y'all getting bad karma because I healed and I moved on from this jealous and envious motherfucker. Oh, or y'all see I healed. Now y'all moving on from this psycho. Y'all moving on from doing love spells to try and change some type of love offer. All because he wanted to make a come up off of somebody that loved theyself, or that's how y'all seeing him. Now he in bondage. Both of them for doing this voodoo on my happiness. Y'all under judgment. And once again, this lust demon is beating that ass. Y'all spun a false narrative about this empress, this rising star. Y'all did rituals to have me in poverty. But y'all wasn't expecting for me to be high vibing. Y'all wasn't expecting me to be unbothered. This what y'all was expecting. And you surprised how I still got my pathway. It's because I left that ass. And now he in prison for what he tried to achieve. This abuse to make me mentally and emotionally unstable. Man, I tell you, these cards be talk-a-locking. They be tack-a-lacking. They be tack-a-lacking. Okay? They be like, hello. It's me. It's like so many people. It don't make no sense, but it did. This nice guy that's been coming out, I feel like more is coming out about him now than anybody because he changing his mind. He's seeing now. He's seeing now what this motherfucker done lied about. Yeah, he's seeing now. Maybe because he going through karma, he sees stuff differently. He like, wait a minute, why am I getting fucked up? If you said she did all this, she should be the one getting fucked up. Only reason we getting fucked up, it must be because we was doing something to the wrong person. You do something, you know, it's unwarranted. What y'all did was, I ain't do nothing to y'all. And that obviously that nigga lied, or your ass wouldn't be getting fucked up like that. Alright, so I'm gonna get, yeah, everybody is, yes. Yes, yeah, that's exactly what I just said. So, karma, this community, everybody, it was a, what was the card I just seen? I forget. But this community is getting karma because you worked against somebody that was filled with love. An empress. Y'all worked against an empress. Me, i.e. Ooh, wait. Sorry to say, lady. I don't know what you got. But whatever you got is going to cause that. For whatever you try to manifest against me, that's going to be your judgment. So I was supposed to be a gift to this mature man, and he tried to cause destruction to my happiness. He did voodoo to make me a Jezebel. He was supposed to do this. He was supposed to balance his energy, be in his north node, so that we could be soulmates. This is why he was in his thoughts, y'all. This is why he had y'all working against me. In the distant future, y'all gonna find out everything he said was false when it came to me. That's why he had y'all. Y'all gonna find out the real reason on why he had y'all doing these rituals, these love spells. All because I left that ass. Y'all see how these cards just be playing out like this? And y'all gonna be surprised about my pathway and why anyone would want to bring conflict and put somebody in bondage. Y'all gonna find out that y'all was working for the enemy. Y'all gonna find out y'all was working for the enemy. Y'all gonna be mad that he spun this false narrative about me just to get me imprisoned. Whether that's literally, legally, spiritually, swapping out destinies, swapping out my good karma for your bad karma, whichever which way, they gonna be mad at you. They gonna find out that you wanted to do all this because I left you. That's why you wanted people to evil eye me, evil eye my self-love. That's so low. Especially this is like a man coming after a woman. We already know that you have a deep hatred for women because of what happened with your mom, your auntie, whoever did it. Anywho, what's this high honor occupation? Occupation, high honor. Filled with love. Y'all said I wasn't filled with love. Y'all surprised that people was communicating or having conversation about this, sweetheart? How y'all was obsessed? This got y'all in concern? How y'all wanted me to transition? Or y'all wanted a death to me being aligned, to my chakras being activated, so that this thief would be able to come in and make me mentally and emotionally unstable? Give me a health concern? Yep, that's what y'all was trying to manipulate. Y'all expected for these illusions to work. That's why y'all had him travel towards me, to bind an empress, a divine feminine's pathway. Because y'all didn't want me to be a star seed. So y'all spun a false narrative, all because you was mad. That's why you wanted me blocked. Everybody that was a part of this group or organization, y'all going through karma. Either right now or very soon. When I say very soon, I mean like blink soon. Because y'all had, I just knew that was there. Y'all have faith that y'all would be able to achieve this. Surprise, surprise. Surprise and surprise. I healed past this voodoo. You can't break my soul. You can't break my soul. And I'm telling everybody. I'm telling everybody what y'all did to me to make me look crazy. This Jezebel, maybe this Jezebel's family was even working with them. A Jezebel's family, relatives or loved ones, was also being flying monkeys to bring conflict to my happiness. In the distant future, this divine masculine that was evil-eyeing me to put me in poverty, you gonna be going through endings, or you can, I'm telling you now, you gonna have endings to your money. Unexpected money was the destruction of this rich man. This is why you going through what you going through. Because of this. Because you was trying to get a hold of a pinnacle. You see, and it's so crazy. Unexpected money is like a lot of money. And the fact that this is only one pinnacle, you did all of this for one pinnacle, which is still like a lot, but for one pinnacle. When you could have been with me and had about 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 pinnacles. It's okay. Dodge the bullet. I do not. I'm happy that this happened like this. I'm so happy that this happened like this. I'd rather it happen like this than imagine a life with you. I'm grateful for this. You hearing about me doing divination? You getting the message that I do divination? And you finding out that I'm gifted? Now what you manifested on this, me? It's why you under judgment, sure. You for sure under judgment. For what you invested in. For investing in trying to cause me some type of heartbreak, some emotional pain, some despair. How you don't care about people waking up about the abuse that you tried to cause? It's given that, yeah, so what? I did it. Yeah, so what? I did it. Stop it. Stop it. How you trying to change, alter or modify that you jealous and envious so you can be in a relationship with me? How you gonna change being jealous and envious that fast? Just to be in a relationship with me? Once again, only reason you want to be in a relationship with me is because you want to make a come up. You want to change how you jealous and envious of a relationship. Oh, you want to change now that you wasn't jealous and you trying to switch your words up is what I'm getting. You trying to change up. I wasn't jealous and envious of her relationship. I wasn't jealous and envious. That's not why I did it. It wasn't because she left me. That's not why I did everything. She's a liar. I don't know where she's getting that from. How do you sound? I don't even know how to do your voice no more. Oh, damn. How do... Fuck it. You trying to change. You trying to switch shit up and say you wasn't jealous and envious of my romantic connections. Moving into alignment. That's what you gonna try and say to this community? That's what you gonna try and say to this community? They already know you got this entity. They know because I told them. They know why you was being an enemy. They know why you was being an op. The fact that I put up boundaries, because you see it say boundaries at the top of that card. The fact that I put up boundaries and I love myself got you in your thoughts. I'm too high vibing to accept a love offer to be in a third party. You wanted me to commit to a nice guy and abandon my twin flame? I'm too high vibing to be in a to take a love offer to be in a third party. Now I'm about to commit to a nice guy since I abandoned my soulmate. You was doing death magic on me since I moved on. That's why you was doing love spells and rituals on me. You and this karmic femme for some type of money. Because y'all lustful. Y'all what the fuck was that? Oh, I think it was my neighbor car. His car loud as fuck. Anywho, this karmic femme thought she would get some type of abundance if y'all can make me imprisoned to this lust demon. Now y'all about to be in prison when it comes to some money. And either you know this or people know this. Because of this gift y'all wanted so bad, that's why y'all about to be imprisoned. Oh, my gifts blocked y'all animosity. Oh, y'all tried to block my gifts because y'all was mad. That's why y'all under judgment for what y'all manifested. That's the only thing you manifested for doing this work. Only thing you manifested was a health concern. That's the truth. You can trust what I just said. Yep. And you're going to be in despair. You are going to be in despair. And in bondage. Ooh, wait. Ooh, wee. Either when you go to jail or because you in jail or you about to go to jail. Or you feel like you imprisoned. And you surprised about my faith. You was expecting a soulmate to be able to block me? By putting me in a third party. This is so sick. That's what this Ice King was expecting? Yeah, to be able to put me in a third party. He was expecting to be able to put me in a third party. Ooh, wee. I want to know how much money this is. This a lot. You ruined my life trying to ruin yours. Ooh, you ruined your life trying to ruin mine. Ooh, wee. People is getting communication. They realizing how obsessed you was, and this got you in concern. What you committed to. They know what you committed to. These rituals. What's enamored with this sister? What's enamored? Somebody protected from a message? So y'all was doing something. It's giving counterpart to my counterpart. So under this sister, we got spouse partner, fake smiles in the reverse, psycho crazy ex, obsessed, won't let go, somebody took a job to be in high honor because they filled with love, to protect a message, of happiness, but it got somebody in conflict and heartbreak. Somebody that's in their north node. Oh, me, this Empress, this divine feminine. You did divination on my chakras. You thought you would achieve something. You had faith. I awakened how obsessed you was. You was trying to manifest me to be in a third party with a thief. But I left that ass. So then you tried to change a nice guy? And you getting bad karma for doing these love spells? In the distant future, I'm going to know that a relationship was fake, or you going to know that a relationship was fake. That's the truth. Or somebody trusted a karmic femme. She was expecting a gift. Now she mad about some money. It got her feeling trapped to a soulmate and a family. Ooh wee. Now you in your thoughts about committing to a group or an organization, or now you in your thoughts about my stability and my commitment. But I got self-love, baby. You should have traveled when it comes to causing me to transition. You spun a false narrative to a nice guy so that he would end moving into alignment with me, but he healed. Now you sending out the evil eye because you concerned about the manipulation you did, because you decided to be an op with a community, because y'all was all jealous and envious and y'all wanted me to be sick. So y'all was about to say something. I ain't gonna say it. You wanted me to be sick. You wanted to bring destruction to my intuition. Or you wanted me sick and going through destruction. And I know how y'all did rituals to make me lustful. I know that's what y'all invested in when it came to me. And y'all surprised that I'm not mentally and emotionally unstable with an entity attachment. How I'm not a Jezebel. A Ice King thought he would get some type of money from a twin flame for doing voodoo on me. For doing death magic. On the divine masculine. Or a divine masculine was working for the ops. He was trying to block this earth angel. His judgment is going to be that he poor. For wanting this love offer to have me in bondage. For trying to cause illusions.